Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Jets. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come on.
Right to the air goes Sanders. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Fix the Eagle. Here we go.
Throwing Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Sanders to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. The drive starts with a run by Allen. And some room to roll now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 31 yards there and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The Jets at 6-2 to start play, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Again, they turn to fourth. And he's got some space here. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
First down, Browns.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Jets defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short game.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Got a man, let's look up. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
That's good for our Jets. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run with Allen. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Fields. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. T.J. Watt. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to Burks. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Jack Panther. Let's go.
This is Ford. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down.
Here we go, Jack.
Now Sanders. Touchdown! A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again?
He's got him in, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Fields now to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. If you look at this Browns defense, it's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter who you rank defense.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. T.J. Watt. What a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be taken at the 13. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in the conference.
48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Come on, go!
They run with 4. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Jets' 42-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14.
1st down.
No!
On the ground, it's Ford. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And come by here. He gets it down to the 8th. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
Let's go.
They'll go to the keeper. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
We just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lowered in the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Here's Sanders. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
Ready.
Ford is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
The extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Here we go.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having guys get their goalposts.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Jets
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Rolling to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. That one goes for 8 yards.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Fields. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
One play action. Fields. They'll buy some time right. This is Smith to the ground. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. Fields changing the play.
551, 12 no. Hey, Karen.
Now a carry for Allen. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Out of the gun, Fields. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Xavier Legette, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets are back within a score.
The Jets will line up for a two-point
Fields
conversion.
trying to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Browns 14, Jets 9.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw...
And this throw will be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Sanders pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Fields. That's downfield. He's got Taylor. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are able to move back in front.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Hey, Ken.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Browns drive about to get started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
It's a gain of 10. And the Browns first down.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
This complete to Corley. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation that they decide to take a shot.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Allen. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
45-yard line.
Here we go. 319, Jesse. I can't. Right.
Here's Fields. That one complete to the gut.
And he is out of balance, but not before he's inside the 30.
Don't jump. Ready?
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Right.
Fields. That pass taken in by Burks.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
222. Right.
Back to throw. Fields.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Justin Fields.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Fields. Just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. This is Allen. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now Allen.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 24 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
10 more there and another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Allen, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Running the ball served them well all game long, and there's another example as they pick up a first down.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. From the gun, here's Fields.
Buying time to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Second and 1 from the 2. First carry here for Kene Nwangwu.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
11. 3-19. EQ.
From the gun on third down, Fields.
And it's caught. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
A 2-yard gain.
Easy.
On fourth down, Fields.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to operate now. First and 10 from right around the 12. Now again, right side. It's Ford.
Running free at the 45. Inside the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerome Ford, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. And we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's second and 10. Now it's Fields.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
3rd and 16.
Back to throw. Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Touchdown, Jets. And Xavier again with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for him. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keep the score. Jets 29. Browns 21.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw is Sanders. Open man, he completes it to Judy. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Jenkins. Now they needed 2, they could only get 1. 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
18 Cardinal.
Sanders to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing on second and long. Fields drops this off with the Wandu. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
To throw is Fields. That is caught. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 30-yard line. Up the middle to Wandu. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down.
First down. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Fields now to throw. That'll be complete to the running back, Wandu. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Fields. Got a man complete, it's Taylor. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets are looking as if they'll move it to 7-2 as they add on to this lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is up to 15 now. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Sanders. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
1st down.
To throw again, here's Sanders. Going for the deep ball. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Sanders. That one taken in by Curley. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Now Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing, Sanders. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Easy. Here we go. Good. Extend. Tonight.
Here's Fields. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
Here we go. West side zip. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Now Fields. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Out of the gun, Fields. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't give it to him. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has, percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here comes the pressure, and the Browns block it. And they'll wind up taking over there in their own territory inside the 40. And that play was made coming up the middle. That wasn't a punt block from the outside, Charles.
That means someone had their eyes in the wrong place, and that would be the person protecting. Look in the middle first before you scan to the side. Sometimes they get distracted and think the threat is coming off the edge. Up the middle is the one you have to care about the most, because that's the quickest spot and the quickest way to the corner.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now 1st and goal. Back to throw. Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Browns take the block punt and convert it into 6 points.
Tap the 60.
The Browns.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Browns 29.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Alex Highsmith in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
A first throw here for the backup Taylor. That is caught. He finds his big target Liggett. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's the Walker. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On the set. 19 Chargers, 79 Broncos. Ready, go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Oh, Taylor going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Here's Taylor. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Here's the Jets punter now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Charger, 19 Riot.
Back to throw. This complete to Corley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Back to throw. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
He's back to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Here's 1st down.
16 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. That is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
On the jump.
For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
18, 5 in.
He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
Sanders once more. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost them.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here we go. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Eluding the pressure right. This ball intercepted. And the Jets are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over, but sometimes you just have to give credit to the other side. Defense stood up in the final moment and came through with the interception.
So for the Jets, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, this rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and